It's got time in Pittsburgh, a city that I can never forget in my life. 3:30 or so in the morning. That's why it's got time. I woke up and then I was guided to get in touch with Muruga. This is Muruga's time. And Muruga has been very strong in all my life. And then it is he who woke me up to do this video for you. And I was again guided to read from Arunagari. Arunagari has a very close relationship with me, who was directly saved by Muruga when he wanted to commit suicide some 500 years ago. Now, he has a request for Muruga. Muruga, I have been thinking about you, but it doesn't matter. However many times I think about you and how deep I think about you. But you have to think about me. So this is a very important concept. You can think about God, and He may or may not respond to you. But what is desirable is that God has to think about you. And you have to really cry for that relationship with God. That's why Bhakti Yoga, which is the yoga of devotion, is the best of all yogas. You cannot try to figure Him out through the intellect or through yoga practices. You can, but they take a long time and you may or may not succeed. But then if you cry for God, then you will get God. I always like this song by the Beatles, Harrison. My sweet Lord, oh my Lord, I want to see you, I want to be with you, but it takes too long, my Lord. So similarly here, there is a cry from Arunagari. And he says, I'm going to read this song, and I will give you the meaning also, but it is important that if you just listen to the original. Adaram milen arulai perave Nidan oru siridum nineindhilaye Vedagama jnana vinoda manodida suraloga shikamaniye. I am without support here. I don't have even any support in order to get Arul. And what is Arul? Omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence. Everyone has the right to get Arul. Everyone can become omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. And that's by virtue of our human birth, by virtue of our human soul. But then we need the guidance of the divine. That's what he is talking about. Adaram ile narulai perave நீதான் ஒரு சற்றும் நினைந்திலையே. You never think about me, Muruga. I think about you, but there is no use. But think about me. Veda agama jnana vinoda Manodida Suraloka Shikamaniye, you are the God of gods. You don't belong to this earth plane, you are the God of gods. And you have mastered the wisdom, and you are beyond mind. There are scriptures called agamas in Veda that can give you intellectual wisdom. But you are beyond everything. But if you just think of me, please think of me, please think of me, please think of me, and I will be transformed. It's very important to sing this divine verse by Arunagari during this time, because this is the time of the 6 days of Muruga. I miss being in India during this time. I'm going to be leaving today, as a matter of fact. I'm like a fish out of water without breathing the air of the yogis and siddhas and the gods. So that reminds me that I have to invite you to come to India, because there is a land to remove sins, sin-solving Rameshwaram. That's the place, my birthplace. So at this time of Muruga, I want you to listen to this prayer. By listening to this prayer, Muruga will listen to you. He will answer your prayers. Adaramile narulai perave Nidan oru sattrum ninaindileye Veda agamayana vinoda manodita suraloka shikamaniye. It is you are talking to God, you are talking to Muruga. You are not even thinking of me. How do I know? Because if you had thought about me, I won't be in this miserable condition of ignorance of a body made up of flesh and blood. And I have all kinds of afflictions. Everywhere there is affliction. Please think of me, Muruga. God bless.